I have been seeing these fragrances all over my TL and I had to try it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time of stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the Lattafa niche Emerati collection. I have been seeing these fragrances all over my TL and I had to try it because I know Lattafa never misses, and for them to come out with a niche collection is just mind-blowing. My only downside with this is that these fragrances are very expensive. There are lots of fragrances in this collection, but I wasn't able to get all because I'm not a $10. So I got just 5 that sounded intriguing to me, which I'm going to be talking about on this episode. So if you want to know the 5 niche fragrances I got from Lattafa, then keep watching. So I'm going to be starting with the first one, which I just recently talked about on my channel, Affection by Lattafa. I don't know if this one is among their niche line or this is from Lattafa Pride, because it's written down here Lattafa Pride. So this one comes in this milky packaging, Eau de Parfum 100 ml 3.4 fluid ounce. This is what the inner packaging looks like. You have a pamphlet that has all the notes of the fragrances in this collection. So this is how the packaging opens and the fragrance sits beautifully inside. It comes in this black matte bottle. By the way, this bottle is quite heavy. You can literally gym with this bottle because it's very heavy. So the notes in this fragrance are pistachio, hazelnut, cassis bud. Middle notes are lily of the valley, jasmine, raspberry and lactonic. Base notes are lactonic, vanilla and tonka bean. This fragrance is packed with a lot of yummy, inviting notes. First spray, you get that pistachio immediately that makes it smell like ice cream gelato. I don't know how Lattafa was able to capture an ice cream into a fragrance to just make it smell yummy and delectable. And then you start to get some nuttiness, but this is not like a gooey, sweet, nutty fragrance with caramel. It smells more of like the outer part of the nuts, cracked open and blended, just to give it that powderiness. That ice cream note is the dominant note in this fragrance, so you get it all through from the top to the bottom. And then some pretty floral starts to come in to soften up the ice cream scent. And then you get this sweet creaminess, almost milkiness that comes from the vanilla and the tonka bean. Everything just blends beautifully and melts perfectly into this fragrance to create affection. The name of this fragrance suits it perfectly because it's more of a sweet, sexy, intimate scent that will have people literally want to lick you up. People will drool when they smell this on you. It is a sweet, intimate and cozy perfume. The major notes to my nose are pistachio, vanilla and tonka bean. It is light, fresh and sweet. This fragrance has medium projection with minimum of 8 hours longevity. So this fragrance is compared to Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. I did a comparison already between those two fragrances. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up here. You can go ahead and binge watch. If you're a gourmand lover and you like the idea of an ice cream scent, you would absolutely love Affection by Lattafa. The next one I'll be talking about is still from the Lattafa Pride collection, which is Vintage Radio. It comes in this brown pack, Lattafa Pride Eau de Parfum 100 ml 3.4 fluid ounce. I love the combination of brown, gold and white, so I really love this packaging. This is the inside packaging, and then you open it up here and the fragrance sits beautifully inside there. This is what the bottle of this fragrance looks like, guys. This bottle is just stunning. So the top notes in Vintage Radio are lavender, sage and bergamot. Middle notes are plum, palo santo and black pepper. Base notes are sandalwood and amberwood. This perfume is stunning. This has to be my favorite from the bunch. It just embodies every single thing I love in a perfume. So this fragrance opens with a very soothing calming lavender that smells extremely rich. There's something inside this fragrance that makes it smell very rich. I'm guessing it's from the sage, I'm not sure, but that richness in this fragrance reminds me of the richness in Creed. While you are trying to enjoy and bask in the beauty of the top of this fragrance, the plum starts to come in to make this fragrance very, very sensual. This fragrance to me touches every single aspect in a fragrance wheel. Literally, you touch the fresh aspect, you touch that soothing, calming aspect, you touch that rich aspect, and then you touch that sensual aspect. Guys, this perfume is all in one. So that plum in the fragrance comes in to make it thick and dense, and then you start to get some spiciness from the black pepper. This fragrance is rich, sexy, calming, fresh, pretty, just really, really beautiful. I would classify this fragrance as a perfectly unisex scent. So a guy can rock this, a lady can rock this and smell amazing as well. This for me was love at first sniff, and it was an immediate yes. When I was buying the niche Emerati line from Lattafa, I didn't think to buy this an affection, but then I watched a review from C Chronicles where she said that this was her favorite. I was like, I need to try this, and when I did, the first spray was an instant love, and I'm like, how did I want to miss out on this beauty? Like, how did I even think of skipping this fragrance? I'm so happy that C recommended this to me. The very first day I wore this fragrance, I got compliments back to back, like all round compliments. The one that surprised me the most was when I went to the bank. There was this lady that came up to me to ask me what I was wearing. I literally had to whip out my phone to show her the picture. I was just getting compliments all round. The most beautiful thing about this fragrance is that it lasts all day, and it is not a skin scent. It does not become a skin scent. You can smell it on you from the moment you spray it to the end of your day, and it creates a beautiful scent bubble around you that people can also smell on you. I feel this one is the safest blind buy out of all of them, and I highly recommend, if you cannot get all of these fragrances, at least get this one. So that's Vintage Radio by Lattafa. The next one is Ajwaa. It was the bottle that drew me to this fragrance. So this is what the packaging looks like. Lattafa Pride Eau de Parfum 90 ml 3.04 fluid ounce. I love the concept of this packaging. This is literally how this fragrance opens. This is just really stunning. I absolutely love it. So this is what the bottle of Ajwaa looks like. I'm just in awe of this bottle. I don't know why I so much love this bottle. Am I the only person that really loves this bottle? Top notes of this fragrance are bergamot, elemi, dates, and lemon. Middle notes are elemi, licorice, and myrrh. Base notes are benzoin, incense, labdanum, musk, and vanilla. This is the most unique out of the bunch. I haven't smelled anything like this, even though it reminds me of few fragrances that I'm going to be talking about. So when you spray this fragrance at first, it opens up fresh and bright, and then I start to get some greenness, which smells very similar to green tea. So this fragrance reminds me of Green Tea by Elizabeth Arden at that top, and then this sweet dates starts to creep into the fragrance. This fragrance is extremely unique with masterpiece execution. I just have to say that you have to love extremely unique fragrances with niche quality for you to appreciate this scent. The notes in this fragrance are hardly used, so it's difficult to describe. I know I have smelled lemon, I have smelled bergamot, I have smelled majorly other notes. The only one that stands out in this fragrance is that elemi note, which I'm guessing is what adds uniqueness to this fragrance. In the dry down, you start to get a little smokiness, which is coming from the incense, with a mixture of dry palm leaves and wet green leaves. Just imagine putting fire on dry palm leaves so you can smell the burning dry leaves. I love the fact that the smokiness in this fragrance is not overwhelming. It will not be a love for everyone. I would suggest that you sample this fragrance before committing to buying a full bottle, because it's not going to be a mass appealing fragrance, and you have to go easy on the trigger because it can get extremely overwhelming when you overspray. This fragrance has monstrous projection with minimum of 24 hours longevity. This perfume literally lasts you the whole day. It can even last on your clothes days after. Also, this is not a safe blind buy scent, but if you need something unique, if you like the idea of a green tea scent with smoky dried palms and some sweet dates, you would absolutely love Ajwaa by Lattafa. The next one I'll be talking about is Antique by Lattafa. So this is what Antique packaging looks like. The same concept with the other one. So this is the one that is in the niche Emerati perfume line. Eau de Parfum 100 ml, 3.4 fluid ounce. And this is the inner packaging. So this one opens up like this. Is the packaging of this fragrances for me. So just like the name Antique, this one literally comes in this antique looking bottle. Just take a second and admire this bottle. Like, it's just really stunning, and you can tell from the quality of the bottle that this is not cheap at all. So the top notes in this fragrance are cardamom, fig, coconut, milk, and black tea. Middle notes are iris, vetiver, and jasmine. Base notes are amber, sandalwood, tonka bean, caramel, and musk. This fragrance opens with a prominent fig and coconut, but the coconut in this fragrance doesn't smell like a tropical coconut scent. It literally smells like the brown hairy part, that's that hard part of the coconut. So it gives me like a slightly woody feel to it, and also the black tea starts to come in to make it smell very elegant, very sophisticated, and then you start to get some spiciness. This is a beautiful dark rich scent. It has sandalwood in it that gives it this creamy powderiness. It also has coconut milk in it that becomes a little bit lactonic in the dry down. The major notes to my nose are fig, coconut, black tea, and sandalwood. This fragrance is perfectly unisex. I think a guy would love it more. To me, this will smell extremely sexy on a man. But if you're a lady and you love dark, sexy coconut scents with black tea and fig, you would absolutely love this. I just have to add that this fragrance smells exactly like Gris Chanel from BDK. When I saw the notes in this fragrance, I felt it was going to be similar to Versace Crystal Noir, but to me, this fragrance smells more similar to Gris Chanel by BDK Perfumes. This fragrance has heavy projection with minimum of 16 hours longevity. I know these niche fragrances are quite on the high side. You can see them for like almost 50k. It's still more affordable than Gris Chanel, because I think Gris Chanel is going for like 100 and something. So if you want to save your coins and buy Gris Chanel at 50% of the price, get your hands on Antique by Lattafa. But without comparing this to any fragrance, I feel that it's an amazing niche quality scent. So that is my thoughts on Antique by Lattafa. And the last one I'll be talking about is Toleen by Lattafa. This is also from the niche Emerati collection. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. Eau de Parfum 80 ml, 2.7 fluid ounce. The same concept as the other one. Is the main inside packaging. Also comes in this brown packaging, which I absolutely love. And then when you open it up, look how the bottle is sitting there like one armored princess. Let me show you guys the bottle up close. So this bottle comes in this armored princess, armored lady actually. This is a helmet as well. This bottle is just really cute. It's for all these people that like to keep or like to collect antique items. They would really love this bottle. It's just really pretty, really pretty. So the top notes in Toleen are ginger, pear, and rose. Middle notes are ambroxan and orange flower. Base notes are amber and musk. This fragrance opens with a fresh, spicy ginger. What follows through immediately is this bright, sophisticated rose, and also this fresh, thick pear. It also has this chemical feel to the fragrance, which I'm guessing is coming from the ambroxan. And then this zesty orange peel scent follows it through. It doesn't really have a lot of musk in the dry down. I can smell more of amber in this fragrance. That makes it a little bit sensual. If you need a pretty sophisticated rose scent that smells elegant, you would absolutely love this. The first time I sprayed this fragrance, it reminded me of another fragrance that took me hours to figure out. I was literally ransacking through my fragrance collection trying to find that scent that this perfume smells like, and I got it. This fragrance smells very similar to Radical Rose from Matière Premiere. I talked about that perfume when I talked about new 2023 designer and niche releases. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up here. You can go ahead and binge watch. To me, it's a unisex fragrance that leans slightly feminine. This fragrance has heavy projection with minimum of 18 hours longevity. I love the fact that all the fragrances in this niche line are hits and they are beast mode, literally. So if you need a sophisticated rose scent that is very classy, very elegant, has some spiciness, has some sexiness from the thick pear, get your hands on Toleen by Lattafa. When I saw the notes in this fragrance and the shape of this bottle, I kind of felt it was going to smell similar to La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier, but this fragrance doesn't smell like La Belle. It smells more like that Radical Rose from Matière Premiere, which is a beautiful, sophisticated rose scent. So that's my thoughts on Toleen by Lattafa. So those are the fragrances from the Lattafa niche line. I have to say that these fragrances are 110%. The quality is amazing, the longevity is amazing. It is worthy to be called a niche line because they all smell very sophisticated, very niche-like, with niche quality. I just love the work that Lattafa puts into these niche fragrances, even though they are on the high side, but they will definitely give you value for your money. I might be decluttering some of these scents, or I might be decanting them. If you want to get any of them, let me know in the comment section or message me on Instagram at Bella's Perfume Diaries. But this is open for only people that are in Nigeria because I can't ship outside Nigeria. I was hoping to rank and rate these fragrances, but I just love all of them. They are all masterpiece fragrances. You need to test them out. You need to try them out to see for yourself. Just pick the one that is in your preference, your scent profile, and you would absolutely love, you would love the quality of these fragrances. So have you tried any of these fragrances? Let me know in the comment section what you think about them. Would you love to try any of them? Let me know in the comment section as well. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, drop your sense of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning to Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye. Basics.